Hey, what's going on, everybody? Movie Phantom here, and it is Sunday. And yeah, we took a week off last week, but we are back with the Sunday Showdown. I'm not sure how much of this is actually going to show up. I don't know how much this actually shows up ever. I never really review our videos. That's how professional I am. I just go right for it. Real quick before we get started, it has been very tense, especially when it comes to Sunday Showdown. I'll clue you guys in. You guys may be wondering why we're not doing the show at either the Man with No Name's lair or at Simon Terrell's crib. Is because, alright, it really stems before. It goes back to, you know, Simon Terrell invited us over for a pool party. And we kind of blew off Man with No Name. It was kind of douchey of us. We admit that. But, you know, we don't get invited to the pool very often. Believe me, this is not a pool body right here. So we blew it off, went there, and he was a little hurt, and I apologize, you know, over and over. But then a good friend of ours on the show, My Bloody Sanitarium, he just kind of made a crack. I didn't even see there was an implication there. He just kind of made a crack, like, you know, maybe that Simon Terrell and the Man with No Name were the same person, which I thought was kind of humorous. But man, the Man with No Name flipped out, like fucking lost his shit about it, like serious, and. So he was tore up. Well, then Simon got tore up because the Man with No Name got so tore up. Like, he was like, what the fuck? Like, why is that such a big deal? And it just kind of started this insane, I'm going to go ahead and say bickering. But it's gotten kind of serious. So we neither one of them really kind of showed any interest in doing the show this weekend. And I was like, all right, you know what? Let's all cool down. I don't want to lose, you know, castmates or anything like that. So... God damn it, the fam's gonna fix this. So here's the announcement: next Sunday, on the Sunday Showdown, we're gonna have a meeting for the first time ever. Man with No Name and Simon Terrell together on the same show. I will mediate, and you know what? We will try to get a truce, get a handshake between the two, put this shit behind us, and hopefully move on, you know, normally. So that's the plan. But right now, let's focus on the main reason we are here. My lovely girlfriend Maya, she won the tournament last month, and she has chosen female horror villains for this Sunday Showdown. So we went ahead, we got our 8 put in there, so let's check it out. We have Annie Wilkes thrown in there by Nico Boss O'Boss. And we got the Queen Alien thrown in there from Torture Vision. First match. The next match is the Female Cenobite, brought to us by former champion Ghostface Kid 101. And of course, she will be going up against Pamela Voorhees, Jason's mother, brought to us by Movie Matt. We also got Baby Firefly from, we mentioned him earlier, My Bloody Sanitarium, going against Mary Shaw by reigning champion Maya. And finally, we got Billy Loomis's mother. I could have easily just jumped on the phone and found out what the first name was. Probably could have walked over to the screen box set. Maybe it might have been on there. I don't know. Just didn't look it up. Fuck it. I just went on the top of my head. Well, Billy Loomis's mother. Can't remember her name. I just know she was on Roseanne. Anyway, Billy Loomis's mother versus Carrie White, which was thrown in by the 13th Wolfman. So guys, let's get right down to it. Sweetie, right off the bat, we got Annie Wilkes. Misery, portrayed by Kathy Bates, which she was the obsessed fan of Paul, don't fucking remember his name, but it was James Caan, and basically had his ass kind of immobile, you know, inside her house during the winter after, you know, he had a massive crash. Going as far as to even, you know, shattering his fucking ankle, which is one of the best scenes in cinema history, not just horror history, but cinema history in general, like literally just awesome. Yeah. Complete fucking psychopath. Up against the Queen Alien, first introduced in Aliens. And I'm going to assume we're going with the Aliens one. There's been more, but we'll just go Aliens. I'm sure Torture Vision would be okay with that. And of course, Queen Alien is exactly what it says. She's the queen of all the aliens in the Alien series. She can lay the eggs and pop out these motherfuckers. But she's also vicious and ruthless as well. She has a crazy-ass tail that can impale and rip a motherfucker apart. She's pretty quick, powerful, and definitely gave Sigourney Weaver a run for her money. So, Sweetie, since you were the champion I'll let you go ahead and vote first. Annie Wilkes versus the Queen Alien.
Annie.
You're going Annie? Wow. Now, I'm curious, how? How did that go down?
Annie, freaking throws her in a freezer.
She throws the Queen Alien.
Yeah.
Just hucks her into a freezer?
Yeah.
Alright. And freezes her. And then what happens?
And then after the Queen is frozen, she shares the bones. Yeah.
So she saws the bones. Now you realize that the Queen Alien has acid coursing through her veins, right? Like, I'm gonna just look past the ridiculous her just taking the Queen Alien out. Because the thing's huge. Like, Sigourney Weaver had to get in that giant, like, crate loader to fight her. So whatever, she picks her up over her head and just, like, launches her into the freezer, shuts the door, waits for her to freeze, and then gets a saw, which we're going to assume this saw that she probably bought at the local Lowe's store is immune to acid and just starts sawing off body parts?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll allow it.
She's going to have an acid-proof outfit on.
Of course she does. I mean, why wouldn't she, right? I gotta go Queen Alien. I'm sorry. That's the fact that you even thought Annie would go ahead is ridiculous. And I'm not even gonna dignify this with a match. Literally, Queen Alien just fucking like punctures her face, eats it off or whatever. Cause she didn't really have the little mini mouth. She just had that like retractable, like the whole fucking head came out. But she fucking bites the face, and as she's biting it, she's just having like, you know, she's having a feeding frenzy, and of course the fucking tail comes around, goes in the back, rips her apart. Oh, this is gonna be a bloody mess. But quick, squash match for sure. Alright, up next we got the female Cenobite versus Pamela Voorhees. You know, I mean, don't get me wrong, I mean, Pamela Voorhees fucked some shit up. Female Cenobite, tortured soul, who is, of course, one of Pinhead's minions in hell, comes up, drops some crazy ass quotes, and then, yeah, she won't really do shit. She will let Pinhead bring the change up, but I'm sure she has powers as well. And of course, Pamela Voorhees, we all know, is Jason's mother. When her son drowned at Camp Crystal Lake, she fucking snapped. And she killed a couple campers the following year, and then just started like sabotaging the camp so it wouldn't open. And then when it decided to open in '80, she fucking goes there and just massacres. I mean, she fucking rips through a bunch of them. Before, of course, getting her head chopped off by Alice. But, no, I'm wrong, and like I said, she definitely has a body count. I mean, she started the franchise. She killed Kevin Bacon. She fucking killed Kevin Bacon. A trimmer couldn't do that, but she did. However, I mean, she was definitely older, and she was killing a bunch of kids. I mean, at the end of the day, it was the element of surprise, and she was killing kids. Oh, bless you. Once again, we never quite see the female Cenobite's full power, but I'm sure she has it. Like, why wouldn't she, you know? So I'm guessing, I'm just going to say she probably has power on par with Pinhead. And I'm going to go female Cenobite. She is going, like I said, and they each were, you know, I'm sure they can each be taken out. Because let's face it, Pamela Voorhees was taken out by a fucking teenager. Just a fucking teenager with an axe or a machete. Just boom, boom, that's it. That's it. And I'm sure the female Cenobite can be taken down if you just grab the box. You just fucking grab the cube and just do this shit with it and it just zaps her back. But I'm going female Cenobite. I think female Cenobite can take it. Ah.
Nope.
So who are you going with?
Pamela.
You're going with Mrs. Voorhees, Jason's mother. Now, how's that go exactly?
Okay.
Does she pick her up and huck her into a freezer and then?
No.
Oh, okay.
She's gonna have a machete and then freaking chop the head off.
She's just gonna chop her head off? You realize she's like an agent of hell, right?
Yeah.
Alright, as long as you're aware of that. Okay, Pamela Voorhees, I guess, chops off her head.
Body parts.
So, I think you're just being difficult at this point. Alright, up next, we got Baby Firefly versus Mary Shaw. Baby Firefly, of course, is part of the Firefly clan. She is extremely sexy, but also deadly. Bit psychotic. And, yeah, she literally just goes along with her family. And not above shooting, stabbing, killing motherfuckers. Torture, mind games, all that shit. So, yeah, from both House of Thousand Corpses and The Devil's Rejects, portrayed by Sherry Moon Zombie. And then, of course, we got Mary Shaw, who was the ghost from Dead Silence, where you didn't realize it was her at first. You assumed it was the pup, or all the dolls were possessed, but you find out at the end of the movie, or toward the end of the movie, spoiler alert, sorry, that it was actually Mary Shaw, who, if I remember correctly, she
never had any children.
Yeah, she was just a woman with
100 dolls.
With a bunch of dolls, and then, but was she friendly with the kids? But then when kids went missing, they assumed she did it, and then they lynched her or some shit like that.
I don't remember.
Something, yeah, we watched it a while back ago. Anyways, but she comes back and gets her vengeance, and yeah, that's that. So, Sweetie, it's your turn. Baby Firefly versus Mary Shaw.
Mary Shaw.
I figured you'd go Mary Shaw because it was your pick. And how do you see that match going down?
Okay, Mary Shaw's gonna come out behind Baby Firefly, and she's gonna scream, and then Mary Shaw's gonna rip her tongue out.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, if you scream when you see her, she rips her tongue out. I forgot about that. Yeah. And of course, it's not just an easy one either. I mean, she rips your fucking jaw out with it and shit. So I mean, it's a pretty brutal death. You know what? I'll agree with you on this one. As much as I do love Baby Firefly, I'll tell you right now, Devil's Rejects is a million times better than the movie Dead Silence. Dead Silence wasn't a bad movie. It just wasn't great either. But I think if we're going realistically, it's human versus supernatural, and you know, I don't think Baby would have the intelligence. I'm not saying she's stupid, but I don't think she'd have the intelligence to know the urban legend going into this match. I think she would just, you know, she would see it, she'd just freak out, scream, and it'd be too late and fucking tongue get tripped out. So Mary Shaw. I'll go Mary Shaw as well. And then finally, we got Billy Loomis's mother versus Carrie White. Of course, we all know in Scream, Billy Loomis was the killer in the first one, or co-killer, if you will. Him and Stu, I always forget Stu's last name, but they were the killers responsible in part one. Well, what happens is you find out that, you know, Billy's mother ran away because Billy's father was having an affair with Sydney's mom. Anyways, long story short, when Sydney kills Billy, guess what? Mama has a grudge, and so she basically, much like Pamela Voorhees, gets her revenge. And her, along with Mickey, the film student, also, come up with a plan to become the killers in part two. And of course, like she said in that one, she had no ridiculous plan behind her idea. She was just going for good old-fashioned revenge. And of course, it does not work. And then, of course, we have Carrie White, which has been portrayed 3 different times. There was the original, of course, Sissy Spacek. And then, of course, there was the remake recently of Chloe Moretz. And then, of course, there was a TV movie, which I've still yet to see. But anyways, we all know the story of a ugly duckling, if you will. This unfortunate soul in high school who is just kind of picked on by everybody, but she realizes, or she discovers she has telekinetic powers. And, of course, and which is one of the most heart-wrenching scenes. I'm sorry, like I can identify. I was a loser in high school, so I can identify. Here it is. You got, you know, she finally makes it to the prom. She becomes prom queen. It is literally a scene out of a fairy tale, and then boom, pig's blood. And guess what? She fucking snaps and kills, you know, tons of people. And yeah, just fucking breaks bad on them. Even though I threw in Billy Loomis's mom, there is no way I could even justify how she would win. Carrie White gets it. I feel like, once again, she's so sweet, but you piss her off. You piss her off, it don't even matter if you were in the right or wrong. I mean, she went on a killing spree. She killed everybody in that fucking, you know, gymnasium pretty much. So I'm definitely gonna go Carrie White on that one. Flawless victory. Flawless victory. I mean, in fact, I'm saying all my matches have been flawless victories thus far. Like, these are squash matches. These are all preliminary squash matches, in my opinion. But go ahead, sweetie.
Carrie.
You're going Carrie as well. You got a little story to give us there?
Yeah, she's gonna use her mind and freaking throw him.
Just gonna throw Billy's mom back.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look up. I swear I'm gonna look up what Billy's mom's name is after this. But I'm sorry. I threw her in there and I'm just like, she ain't gonna make it. I mean, I'm perfectly okay with admitting that she's probably the weakest link on this list. I don't know. She may be able to give Mrs. Voorhees a run for her money because, I mean, she is a little younger than Mrs. Voorhees. But still yet, I mean, the body count for Mrs. Voorhees is through the roof. So, I mean, I'm just saying, I mean, clearly I think Billy Loomis's mother is the weakest link. She's definitely thrown in there.
The weakest link. Goodbye.
And so, yeah, I'm definitely going to Carrie White. So, guys, boom. You have the 4 matches right here. This is round 1. At this point, you guys know exactly what to do. Leave a comment down below. You can give me, you know, who you want to win from each match, who you want to move on. who gets to go on. Who out of these 8 people who's nominated, who's gonna pick next month? That's what I want to know. So leave a comment down below. Of course, I would love some video responses, guys. I really do. Just because, I mean, for me personally, I just like to see people get into it, give me a story, of each match or whatever. Which I don't know, maybe in my eyes, clearly these are all one-sided matches. But you know what? The beauty about this thing is it is a democracy. You guys get a choice, and I would love to hear your reasoning behind something. Even if it's as ridiculous as Annie Wilkes picking up a queen alien and just chucking her into a freezer. I want to see that. I just want to see that scene right there. Just Kathy Bates grabbing the queen alien. It's like struggling and fucking flipping out and screeching. She just like walks with her to a freezer, puts her underneath her arm real quick, opens the freezer door up. It's still fucking, and then she just like, and of course it goes crashing into there, and it comes right at her, and she just shuts the door and locks it, and then walks away. Comes back a couple weeks later and starts sawing her Dexter style, I guess. And that's ridiculous. But you know what? Hey, you guys don't like that? You guys got to vote. Get these in here. Of course, if you don't want to leave a video response or don't comment down below, of course, everybody on Facebook can hit me up. Drop your
no complaining.
Your wins over there, and on Twitter as well. And you're right, no complaining. We got so many complaints that Dexter won, but every single person that complained last time didn't vote. Did not vote. So guys, don't vote. Can't complain. Well, not everybody. I complained, and Ghostface can't complain. But hey, we did our part. We voted against Dexter. We were just outvoted. So guys, jump in here, and yes, next week you have my word. Finally, after weeks of this shit, we're getting it all sorted out, and we will have Simon Terrell and the Man with No Name on the same show. Boom. Right there. So, on behalf of my lovely girlfriend Maya, I'm the movie